Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. All right. I'm going to pause this for just a second to collect. I'm not going to collect my thoughts. I'm here. This is like a very interesting moment for me. I'm here to make an acknowledgement to actually both my ex. That's a little girl right there. She just made some type of weird sound. Well, excuse me. To my exes, my ex-wives. I had 2 ex-wives, and it's just one of those moments. And that's what I wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. This is so unscripted. Can I apologize for what I'm about if say, because people say you always say, sometimes I do when I do these, and I'm just using my little platform, and I got followers and stuff like that are checking me out and stuff. Oh, YouTube have sanctioned, they stopped me the algorithms that they used to send through where I'd be hitting 2,000, 3,000 views, 10,000 views on the thing. I'm getting like 5, 2, 7. It's like, and I got to get a social media person to help with that. I just don't have time to invest in it now. I got I'm trying to build business and stuff like that. But anyway, what I'm saying is I am here to do one thing, and that is to make a public apology to my 2 wonderful, beautiful ex-wives who I just didn't see the beauty, both God-given-ish, sort of, kind of, but it's depending on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my point is, no, they were great women, and I do feel like, listen, I'm sober, been sober for a long time. It's like, dude, what is he for real? So this is coffee-ish, and so I was just reading through some stuff, and I was like, need to acknowledge that and say that, both were, and then in the first, it was a lot of good, strong, yeah, this is one of them, so the point is this: everybody was, you're good people, you're good people. And I was just like, zzz, man, I'm still kind of zzz, but I'm better zzz-ish, and I wanted to say, I'm so happy that I ran into both of you because you helped shape me, and thank you. So I'm really grateful for that. So that's what I wanted to say. And the other thing is that I wanted to say that for you all who are continuing to hang it in there and follow and watch my videos, thank you. Thank you. We're going to be going places, soon. And clean stuff. I got music out there. I got music. I got comedy that I'm getting ready to do it. But now I just got to, make some money. Got a little business going on. I'll tell you about that too. And things are good. You know what? Things are so good. I actually, when I was riding my bike, I ran into and I'm not going to say, when you were young, you said my idol and so forth. So I ran into a brother I hold in high regard. Let's say that. And you may be familiar with him. He wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. Back about 15, 20 years from that, there was a convention in Savannah where he was the main speaker. And I was invited as a breakout speaker and talk about franchise and business and stuff like that. And that's where I first met him. And I was when I met him, I was like, this dude is awesome. There was something about him then, that just resonated with me so mmany years ago. And I immediately when I bought his book, I bought his other book, Wealth Choice, too. He wrote another book that's a big bestseller as well. And it really just meeting him, kind of made me start thinking about some really, really important things. And I'm going to pause for just a second. Hold on. I'm going to come back to you because I just had a brain fart. So Stand by. Okay, I'm back. See, this is that idiosyncratic stuff I go through. Einstein was idiosyncratic in that he wasn't, of course, by any means an idiot, but he like did like odd and eccentric stuff. Like he didn't wear socks. And that's odd. Just like, who doesn't wear socks, right? I mean, equate myself to him, but I'm just like saying that I am kind of peculiar and weird and stuff like that. Everybody knows that. But, who doesn't wear socks? He didn't wear socks, and he talked to his cat. And one would think, well, those are some very eccentric and weird things, but by no means was he an idiot. So, coming back to share with you what I was saying, I was talking about meeting Dr. Dennis Kimbrough and me speaking at that convention. And let me throw this tidbit in, and just a part of what he talked about, because it was a Black entrepreneurs convention. And oh, it tickles me when I think about this. So he gets up there and he's talking about wealth, and he's talking about with specificity to us African Americans, like what we do with our money and if we're investing and so forth. He says a lot of times we want to put it in a car and rims and stuff like that. He says, I'm a multimillionaire. And he said, my suit is about $300, I remember this like it was yesterday. And I was standing there, listening to everything. And the suit I had was $1,000 Hart Shafter and Mark suit. Look it up. I got it from Nordstrom's up in see. I had a nice car too, but I was making a lot of money at that time too. But still, my thinking was he hit me. I was like, I'm nowhere near, multimillionaire, and not even. I was like 30 something, very close to six figures. But I had on $1,000 suit. I'm sorry, I had to stop that. Oh, dude, that was my uncle Gene. Okay, but we're still rolling. So anyway, that was crazy. But anyway, my point is, I actually was going down Wesley Chapel and ran into him. I don't know at the Wesley Chapel post office. Was able to get a photo with him. He probably did. He was like, I was trying to tell him who I was. I was a breakout speaker on franchising in these places you were a guest speaker at. He was like, oh, okay, And he took a photo with me at Wesley Chapel. And then another occasion, he was jogging along Wesley Chapel, and I saw him. I was with Manette, my second wife, and I stopped and I chatted with him, and I just said, hey, man, I can't remember every detail, but I'm getting to where I'm going. Yesterday, I was out, and again, for those of you who know, I'm putting some things together business-wise and so forth. And I actually said a prayer. I was like, God, what is going on? When you have those moments like, are you answering? Are you real? Is it, is Inky and the Leo real? Is it you? I'm teasing, but no. So I was praying, and I says, I need, requesting a sign. I don't want to be like one of those ones who, give me a sign. But I actually need some encouragement right now. And so I was going up Wesley Chapel, and guess who I ran into? Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. And so I'm just saying, hey, there's small blessings. Some may say, well, that's not a blessing, it's coincidence. I think it's a blessing because, again, his energy was positive. He's in, and we talked. And here's the picture. It's on my wall. It's on my vision board. You can see I got a vision board with different things, comedy, this and that, disciplines, blah, blah, blah. So here is back on Wesley Chapel. This is book Think and Grow Rich. Can you see it? Let's see. Let me put it right there. That's me and him. And you know what? What's amazing? Is he like he could be like an alien or something, because he still looks, that was 20 years ago. This was yesterday. and he still looks the same. Is he a shift check? I'm teasing Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. I'm teasing. Yeah, I told you I'm a comedian. So anyway, yeah. So it was really a blessing to run into him. And so God blesses in so many amazing ways. That's what I want to say. And I think that's what motivated me to come. And the whole thing of this was me saying to my both ex-wife, I am so sorry. I was like so messed up. I was good in the beginning when me and Rita got married, and then shifted and, got weird and took that weirdness into the second one. So both you guys, this is General saying, a very sober, coffee-ish state-ish. Sorry. I love you guys. Manette, I love you. Rita, I love you. And there it is. And that's what I wanted to say. So with no further ado, I do want to tell you that I got a lot of great stuff coming out, and it's going to be good. You're going to enjoy comedy, music, and stuff like that. And I look forward to sharing this stuff with you and trying to entertain you. Hold on for a second. So guys, in conclusion, thank you for allowing me to share, for those of you who have watched. And in essence, I don't even know what I told you. It was totally impromptu, and I like scripting and writing stuff out. What can I conclude with? And, for the purpose of this whole thingy that I did, love conquers all things. Love conquers all things. The meaning of true love can be achieved by obtaining the wisdom of what true love is, right? Right? So, because everybody knows that love is like the total antidote to all the world's problems, but only a small percent, a narrow road of people really get it and connect to it. And when you connect to it, it makes you do positive things like I just did. You feel a little emotional. So anyway, hey, again, thank you guys. And this is Joe. Sorry for a really suck ending. To be an entertainer, comedian, entertainer, is just not a good. Well, no, listen. Let me conclude with this. Let me conclude with a poem from Edgar Allan Poe to all the beautiful, beautiful women out there, and even the not so beautiful women. This poem is for you. Thy beauty is to me like those Nicean barks of yore, that gently on a perfumed sea, weary, wayward wanderer bore to his own native shore. On desperate seas long wont to roam, thy hyacinth hair, thy classic face, thy iron airs have brought me home to the glory that was Greece and the grandeur that was Rome. And let me conclude the last few verses in the voices of George Bush and Donald Trump. George Bush would say, hold thy hand in perfect stance of the way you're standing in the light. And Trump would say, lo, in thy brilliant window niche, how statue-like I see thee stand, Psyche, to the regions which are holy land. Okay, guys, that's it. Your general out. Rah.